And you're listening to Elegbete. Hello, everybody. What's up, people? My name is Timmy Dakolo, and you're listening to Elegbete TV Radio. Stay tuned.
Elegbete TV Radio, redefining broadcasting. Listen.
All right, they say when you want to fight against an opponent, you don't remind them of the things that they hate the most because the venom with which they would fight you would be different from what they normally would have done. Yes, the coach of Real Madrid carried ant-infested firewood and now he started complaining about lizard. I say any man wey carry snake they do with a bet for waste will have to contend with poison. That's exactly what happened with Real Madrid because 1 minute post-match, pre-match press conference, Carlo Ancelotti said he is still an Evertonian. And then Liverpool decided to do to him what they do to Everton. And that's why they outran them, outplayed them, outfought them, outthink them, and beat them. 2-0. The result didn't tell the story. There was plenty of save from Thibaut Courtois. Also, there was plenty of save for Callagher. Callagher have not considered a goal in the Champions League. On the record anyway. Well, Liverpool are back on top of the UEFA Champions League group, top 8. They are number 1, untouchable, unshakable. You are the Lord. That's what Liverpool represent right now. 5 games, the only team with maximum point. 5 games played, 12 goals scored, 1 conceded, plus 11, 15 point garnered. Oh my God, they are already through to the next round. They can't fall off this stage anymore. Well, Inter Milan have 13 points. They are second. Barcelona, the people were laughing at the beginning after their first game defeat, third on the pile. And Borussia Dortmund have found their way back. These teams that don't walk alone. Atalanta are in 5th position. Bayer Leverkusen are in 6th position. 2 Germans are there, 2 Italians are there. How many English teams are there? 2 as well, because Arsenal is in 7th and Monaco is in 8th. Who would have believed that Aston Villa finally fell off the top? It's easy to go from top to bottom in no time. This is a Champions League like NPFL league table. Okay, 1 minute you're on top and the next minute you're down. 2 match days ago, Aston Villa were comfortable on top and looking at everybody from up and say, do you know who I am? Like Fanny Kayode. But today, they are done. Yes, 1 more win, they will guarantee their qualification. Maybe not in the top 8, but it's okay. Expose the breast, squeeze it, smush it, push it. They are still there. No matter what it is, they are still as attractive, seductive as possible. So Brest are in 11th position. Cut between Aston Villa and Exposed Brest is Sporting, who were looking like they were going to go top. But after Arsenal disganga and hammer them, Wele them and Colombia them at their own home, they are now in 10th position. But that doesn't take anything away from them. They still might qualify. Another Portuguese team is in 14th position. Bayern Munich in 13th. Lille of France in 12th. Atletico de Madrid in 15th. AC Milan in 16th. Well, from 17 downward is the last batch of possible qualifiers for the knockout round. Heading that department is Manchester City in 17, PSV Eindhoven in 18, Juventus in 19, Celtic in 20. Somebody say, I've not heard you call Real Madrid. No, when Real Madrid choose to be Everton, they will be in Everton position. Yes, Feyenoord in 21, Club Brugge, who drew against, what's it called now? Celtic, are in 22. While you have Dynamo in 23, Real Madrid, we finally found them. We're digging for oil. They are in relegation form. If this was a league table, they're already out because league will have 20 teams. They're in 24. Where is the money bag? Sometimes they say money can buy happiness. Well, I like to have the money first and know how to know whether money can buy me happiness or not. But in the context of football, Paris Saint-Germain are in relegation waters. Yes, 5 games played, 3 losses, 1 draw, 1 win. Paris Saint-Germain. Shakhtar Donetsk are in 26th position behind Paris Saint-Germain, who are in 25th. Stuttgart, who were beating blue, black, and red, also 3 defeat, 1 win, and 1 draw. They are in 27th position. Sparta Prague are in 28th. Sturm Graz 29. Girona, last season in the Spanish La Liga, they were the revelation, but now this time they are the relegation because they are in 30th position, and the rest are Belgrade are in 31st position. Salzburg, Red Bull Salzburg are in 32. Bologna, last season they were the wonder team of Italian football, playing a system by Thiago Motta that nobody's seen before. Well, they are also in a place where nobody's seen before in this competition, 33rd position. RB Leipzig, it's a shame if they don't have. I want to borrow them a little bit of shame. I expected a lot from them. The two teams that are powered by Red Bull are lower there. This one is in 34th position. The other one is in 32nd position. Competition for failure. Yes, they are real specialists in failure. Red Bulls can't give you wings to fly this time around. Yes, Slavan Bratislava are in 35th. And finally, when your name is Young Boys, you have to be Young Boys. You're not. This is Elders Council. You're not invited. So Young Boys, they are running around at the bottom, carrying the weight of the world upon their shoulder, like Jesus Christ, who carried the cross of Calvary from Owerri to Calvary. Well, so matter take me. Well, let's push it once at a time. In case you don't remember the score line from yesterday's game, let's just take our time to look at it. Remember, on Tuesday, it was a different conversation that we had. So this time around, let's look at it from the Tuesday game, and then we'll come back to the Wednesday game. On Tuesday, Slavan Bratislava lost at home to AC Milan 3-2. Sparta Prague lost to Atletico Madrid 6-0. And Manchester City were 3 goals up in the 75th minute, but at the end of the game, it ended 3-3 against Feyenoord. Bayern Munich managed to win 1-0. Ousmane Dembele picked up a red card for Paris Saint-Germain in that game. Inter Milan also decided to copy and paste Bayern Munich as they beat a German team, RB Leipzig, 1-0. Barcelona were not copying and paste. When they saw Brest, they established instantly as they beat Brest 3-0. That game also took Robert Lewandowski, the Polish man, to polish his way into the top tier of goal scorers in UEFA competition as he scored his 100th and 101 goal in the competition, putting him in the company of Lionel Messi and Cristiano Ronaldo, who is second and first respectively. Bayer Leverkusen were too good as they scored 5 goals against Salzburg, and then you have Sporting, who have not lost this season in their own, but in the last 18 months. But Arsenal went there and scored 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 and considered just one, so the game ended 5-1. Well, Atlanta said if Arsenal can do it, then we can go one better. Young Boys are the whipping boys of the competition, and then they put them 6-1. Yes, as Atlanta scored 6, and Young Boys were able to score only 1 consolatory goal. But anyway, Wednesday, normally when there are plenty goals on Tuesday or one of the other day there is not much goals, and then it followed that same script. Yes, Red Star Belgrade beat Stuttgart 5-1. Sturm Graz beat Girona 1-0. But Liverpool, oh my God, that's the center of the conversation for today. Liverpool were too fast, too smart, too strong, too solid, everything. They were over the top against Real Madrid. The UEFA Champions League used to be Real Madrid's competition, but Liverpool, not interested in that memo. They didn't read it at all. Real Madrid, Liverpool said, if the coach say is Evertonian, let's treat them the way we treat Everton. Let's play them the way we played the derby game, and they would understand. Yes, Jude Bellingham could not judge anything. Yeah, the speed of Kylian Mbappe was useless in this game, as Adan Golan couldn't find his skill. There is nobody, even when Danny Sabello is coming, he was just doing comedy like Sabello on Facebook, doing a skit because he couldn't do anything. Well, it ended 2-0 in favor of Liverpool. Could have been up to 5 or more, but then Thibaut Courtois was in fine form. PSV Eindhoven showed Shakhtar Donetsk that you cannot be facing war in your country and you come here and win. They beat them 3-2. It was a close one anyway. Shakhtar Donetsk will always be Shakhtar Donetsk. They picked up a red card in that game. Yes, Dynamo lost 3-0 to Borussia Dortmund at home. Celtic, after conceding an own goal, managed to equalize to make it 1-1. Monaco lost at home. I wasn't expecting this one. For me, this is the shocking result of the round. But then again, you're playing again a Portuguese side. You expect anything to happen because Portuguese side are always good ball jugglers. But I thought that Monaco will use the pain of losing the finals to Jose Mourinho's FC Porto in 2004 to play this game. But pain, transfer aggression or not, you have to play equal to. They beat them 3-2, but not only that, also they picked up a red card in the course of the game. Well, Aston Villa thought they had won this game at the death, but then VAR checked and saw a foul, and the goal was ruled out. This game could have gone 10 years, and it still would have ended in a draw. Finally, Bologna lost at home 2-1 to Lille. So let's look at the next round of matches. On the 10th of December, Dynamo will play against Celtic. Girona, Liverpool, that's a walkover. So Liverpool, just take it that Liverpool have 18-point guaranteed already. Leipzig, Aston Villa, that's not going to be easy. Leipzig are wounded right now, but Aston Villa have also proven in this tournament that they played against Juventus, they played against Bayern, two former winners. Aston Villa themselves are former winners, and they didn't concede a goal at home. They could go play against Leipzig and win. You never can tell. Bayer Leverkusen will play against Inter Milan. This will be the test of character for Inter Milan and Bayer Leverkusen. Atalanta will play against Real Madrid, hosting them again, so double away for Real Madrid. I don't know if Real Madrid can handle Ademola Lookman. Well, they handled them in the UEFA Super Cup earlier this season, but let's see if this dilapidated, broken down, obliterated Real Madrid can find an answer on the 10th of December for Atalanta in Bergamo. Club Brugge will play against Sporting, wounded Sporting. We will see whether Victor Gyökeres will come back out of his doldrum and change the tide. Shakhtar Donetsk will play against Bayern Munich, and Salzburg will play against Paris Saint-Germain. Brest, would they be exposed in France this time, or would they be dangling? Would they be squeezed, smooshed? Would they bring out water? Would they lactate? Or what would happen? I don't know. Would they become a distraction for PSV and for Brest to win? We will see as time progresses. Atalanta, for the sake of Brest, we'll say Brest should continue in this competition. They shouldn't lose out yet. We want to be having the Brest conversation because it's good to talk about Brest. It helps your dopamine and your body system. Okay, Atalanta will play against Slavan Bratislava, while Leo will play against Sumgrass. That's a Wednesday game. Borussia Dortmund versus FC Barcelona, another big game. And then Juventus will be at home to struggling and dying Manchester City. Benfica will host Bologna. Arsenal will host Monaco. Would Monaco become another tormentor of Arsenal? Monaco know how to give Arsenal problem. AC Milan will play against Red Star Belgrade. Feyenoord, Sparta Prague, and Stuttgart will play against Young Boys. So that's how that one will be. The next time after that you will see the Champions League matches again will be on the 21st of January 2025, where Atalanta will play early kickoff. But we'll get to that in the future. For now, those are the fixtures for this year. Wherever you are, whatever you do, put your comment in the comment section. What's your reaction to Liverpool taking Real Madrid to the cleaners, tearing them to pieces, treating them like they are kids? It was really, really shocking for me. I thought that they were going to put up a fight. Well, you can also give the excuse that some of the key players for Real Madrid are out injured, but whatever it is, Liverpool were just too good. Oh my God, look at the defending from Liverpool. Somebody tell me what, the way Liverpool defended, that is a class act in defending. It was beautiful to watch. It was amazing. It was lovely. It was nice. Anyhow you want to describe it, everything about Liverpool's play yesterday was top of the line. When you say top of the line, it was top of the line. It's not one of those fluke, lucky wins that you say they were lucky, Real Madrid were the better team, but Liverpool. No. They were too good to handle. Konate, Roberts, Bradley. God, did you see that Conor Bradley tackle on Mbappe? Mbappe was about to accelerate and perfectly timed. You missed that one, you'll get a red card. But then it was perfectly timed, and that was the moment where he knew, this is not going to happen. Rudiger tried, he tried, but sometimes it's not enough. Kamavinga was nowhere to be found in this game. Jude Bellingham was lost. It was like a headless chicken. Luka Modric was just shaking his head. Should have retired alongside Cruz. Oh, Cruz, you saw this coming. You didn't tell me. Cruz, you saw this coming. You should have whispered to me. I would have just, step aside with you and enjoy the glory. It's not looking like I am among this group of people who don't know where they're going. Well, that is life. Maybe at the end of the season, Luka Modric will take the wisdom. They always say bow out when the ovation is loud. And Tony Cruz did that. But Brother Man decided to stay. But then, whatever your thought is, let me know in the comment section. Thank you very much, Timothy Dembo. Tomorrow, Timothy Dembo would finally be doing his convocation. Yes, second class upper in mathematics is not a joke in any Nigerian in any university in the world anyway. So that's what Timothy Dembo is coming up with. And please, I beg you guys, reach out to him. If you can send him money, send him money. If you can send him gifts, send him gifts. If you can buy him anything, buy him a car if you can. Anything, I trust you guys. But top of the line, let me say this to every one of you. Because of you, we are where we are. YouTube is not anybody's mate. It's a hard task. If you are making progress, you should be grateful. Well, we've gone from 16,000, whatever the number is, to 17,001 this morning. Thanks to you guys, for all of you who's taking us to 17K. You're giving me the reason to believe that we can get to 100K, 1 million, and beyond. Thank you very much. Let's keep pushing. If you've not subscribed, please do what to subscribe. But so far, so good. I am grateful. Yes, so far, so good. And the thank God for giving me life today. Yeah, so I'm grateful for 17K. One day we will sing. We are grateful for 20, for 30, for 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 100K, and beyond. So thank you very much for making this possible. You practically are the wings beneath our wings, because without you guys we wouldn't fly, we wouldn't have a show to do, we wouldn't have a channel to call our own, and we wouldn't be able to do content. So thank you very much, everyone. Super grateful. This is coming from a grateful heart. Alive and grateful to God, but here I'm grateful to you people for making this channel work. Well, let's go to the news segment and see what Timothy Demba has put together for us. Yesterday in the NPFL, plenty of matches. You are aware that Ikorodu City are in 5th position in the Nigerian Premier Football League. Well, what God cannot do truly does not exist. And it was, what's it called? Toby Adepoju's birthday yesterday. They gave him a befitting birthday gift. It was a 2-0 win. That is beautiful. Let's go to the camp of Remo Stars and see what the coach, Daniel Ogumadede, the Ijabo Krona, have to say about their return to the top with a 2-0 victory over Shooting Stars. Remo Stars returned to winning ways yesterday with a 2-0 victory over Shooting Stars in the Southwest Derby on March the 14th of the Nigerian Premier Football League. This win ends a 3-game drought in which the team failed to secure a victory or even score a goal. The return of head coach Daniel Ogumadede, who had been away on national duty, proved pivotal as the team overcame their rivals to reclaim the top spot on the league table. Speaking to the club media after the match, Ogumadede expressed his delight at the result. We are happy to be back on top of the table. It's something we really fought hard for, especially considering our recent struggles with scoring and winning, he said. Let's hear from the man himself, the Ijabo Krona, Daniel Ogumadede.
We're so happy to be back on top of the table with a very vital point against a traditional team in Shooting Star. We were so happy. They gave us a very good fight. We were tense before the game, obviously, because we've gone 3 games now without a win, without a goal. We wanted to score. We wanted to win. We wanted the maximum 3 points. We wanted ourselves back on the table. We wanted a lot of things at a time, and it affected our momentum in the game. But regardless, we're happy to come out victorious. Our first half was intense. They tried to bully us in the midfield. That was the plan they came with. They know what our strength looked like. And we have also studied them to know what their weaknesses look like around the goal with deliveries. We tried to put a lot of balls around the goalkeeper was forthcoming. But along the line, we were lucky to go away in the first half with a goal. We come back second half and complimented on our plan. And at the end of the game, we're happy.
Mesdemoiselles, mesdames et messieurs, je vous dis bonsoir. Je m'appelle Oufama Demot et ce soir, je suis avec LGBT sur LGBT TV Radio.
Yeah, for one man who, I mean, haven't guys noticed that Nigerian coaches now really do give proper post-match presser? Like, you listen to them and you enjoy it. We're no longer in the era of we thank the Lord, we thank the governor, I want to thank my chairman, I want to thank the commissioner, I want to thank the TM. God did it for us. I know. See it. So don't sit down there and look at me and say, this guy is a hater. No, I grew up in church. Assemblies of God Church, Warri 1, number 10 Oakmere Street, Post Office Box 813. That's where I grew up. Okay? Don't look at me and say I'm a hatist or whatever. No, that's not what I am. But we go say you don't understand. There are things that should not be part of the pressers. This is a football match. Coach, what did you do to make you win this game? We thank the Lord, we thank the Lord, we thank the Lord, we thank the Lord. Oh, shut up, get out of my face. But it's nice to hear a coach say, okay, these guys studied us, they know where our strength is, they battle us in our area of strength in the midfield to bully us, and then we also know where their weaknesses is, and we attack their weaknesses and throwing the ball in the box for a consistent period. It paid off. Now, playing against 3SC, if I have a team and I'm listening to this, I say, okay, now this be their weakness. Okay, that's what I will attack. Again, if 3SC coach is listening, say, oh, they don't find us out to, oh yeah, let us look for another way to correct this and avoid this. That's how football grows and develops. I don't know if you agree with me, but I'm just enjoying it. Let's go to my friend, my former teammate, the guy that I love. This guy is a real militant. When he talks, you feel it, but he's a brilliant, educated militant. Well, he's got River State in him, or Okrika to be precise. Is it Calabari? Oh, no, Okrika. And then he's got Ghana, because his mother is from Ghana. But whatever it is, Mama Mapakabo, like Timida Kolo, two great friends of mine that I love, respect, and adore, and I appreciate so much. Okay, it was relief for the fans of Abia Warriors yesterday after they defeated Katsina United in match day 14 of the NPFL. Abia Warriors had lost 3 and drawn 1 of their last 4 games before yesterday. Speaking to the media after the game, the coach of the side, Imama Mapakabo, said that the win is good for them. He added that they will be able to build up from there and that the victory will boost the team's confidence. Imama.
Good. At least we'll be able to build up from here. Haven't played about 4 games without a win. It tends to take the sail out of most teams. But we needed to keep our heads. We needed to change formations. We needed to give the boys belief. I challenge Antoine. That he should try and get a goal, and at least he was able to get a goal. That will build his confidence. Having lost another header before that goal. So all he needed was to get a goal to get his confidence back. And I think we've been able to win 2-0 in this game. It will bring back confidence back into the team.
Elegbete TV Radio. We dare to lead.
Well, from Nigeria League, let's go to Europe and see, the winners, the conquerors of Real Madrid. Make no mistake about it. Real Madrid are the owners of the Champions League, but sometimes a landlord can have a troublesome tenant, and Liverpool have become a troublesome tenant to Real Madrid. I've seen tenants that have taken their landlord to court before. I've seen tenants that have arrested their landlord before. Liverpool is that type of tenant. Okay, but don't try it with Ikwere landlord. Though. If you're listening to me, you go and be bold and go and try to arrest or take Ikwere landlord to court. Oh, God of heaven. You will testify. You will testify. You see what's happening with Wiki and Subara. Okay, Fubara, better the color. You will testify. Let me just leave it like that. Liverpool won against Real Madrid for the very first time in 8 games, defeating Los Blancos 2-0 at Anfield yesterday to maintain their 100% record in the UEFA Champions League. The win also saw Liverpool return to the top of the table as they secured their 5th consecutive victory in the competition. Speaking at the post-match press conference, Liverpool coach Arne Slot described it as a statement win against Real Madrid. What's with all this statement? Arsenal won 5-1, they say it's statement. Now this one again is statement. Well, okay, statement of account. Noting how long it had been since they last beat them. He added it would mean even more if they faced and defeated Real Madrid in the later stages of the competition. You are looking for trouble, Oga. You dey look for trouble. Oh, as they would make a bigger statement. Nevertheless, he expressed happiness with the team's performance and yesterday's result. I bet you, and I put it to you and it's not. If Real Madrid manages to get to the finals of this competition with this weak squad and you meet them in the final, you go lose. I put it to you, you go lose. So take this win and go. Pray for weaker opponents so that you can win the cup if you're going to win it. And it's not. Anabe, Igbaraja, come.
I think it's always good to win a game, and especially a big game like this, because you face so many quality players. For me, it would even mean more if we go into the later stages of the tournament, because this is such a strange and different setup in the Champions League that it's difficult to judge how important these wins are. If we arrive in the last 16 or quarterfinals or wherever we can arrive to, and we face them again, and then we are able to beat them, that would be maybe a bigger statement than this. But we are definitely happy with the win. Let that be clear.
Elegbete TV Radio. We are not just about radio, TV, or YouTube numbers. We are all about connecting with people and creating a community of great minds and values.
They say be careful what you wish for. Liverpool. I've seen this thing before. I've seen Madrid almost get knocked out of a competition. They drew with Borussia Dortmund the final. The Javier Portillo scored one of the most important goals. They went on to win it too. Be careful what you wish for. Pray for Madrid to be knocked out quickly. Let's all laugh and enjoy it. This is your wish, Liverpool. The way drive small picking may not get big too. May get common lip to cover up. Well, if the guys at Liverpool are feeling good and feeling high, in Madrid, they are feeling disappointed. This man is meant to be the poster boy of Madrid, but it was like a headless chicken yesterday. Real Madrid midfielder and England future captain Jude Bellingham said that his team was totally off in terms of performance yesterday, which allowed Liverpool to win the game. He credited Liverpool for how they took control of the match and how they kept Real Madrid in a defensive position where they couldn't cause any harm. He added that Liverpool were more up for it than they were, calling it a bad and disappointing result for Real Madrid. Bellingham stressed the importance of winning their remaining 3 games. Well, you better win it, because and Slot says he wants to play a game and correct whatever mistake he made in this game that he won 2 goals to nothing. Jude Bellingham, let's hear from you.
I think, to be fair, from the first minute they probably just took control of the game. We never really maximised the spells that we had in possession. When we got the ball back, I think we probably tried to force the counter-attack a few too many times and turned it over so much that they managed to keep control. Defensively, they kept us in a place where we couldn't really harm them as much. And yeah, I just think they were more up for it than us, to be honest, which is really disappointing to say. But it's a bad result against probably the best performing team in Europe. It's no disgrace to come here and lose, but we are disappointed in how we performed. And the important thing is we use it the right way now. We've got 3 games left in the group, and it's important that we go and try and win all of them to give ourselves a best possible chance in the standings.
This is radio like you never heard before. Elegbete TV Radio, the pathfinder for radio.
Well, after all that Champions League, let's talk to some people so that they don't say we don't talk to people who are not playing in Champions League or discriminating against them. Devil's children will be angry now. But let's talk about the lesser known club, the upcoming wannabes, small club in other competition. Let's see what they have to offer. Manchester United coach Ruben Amorim said he is focused on improving the team and winning. United take on Bodo Glimt tonight in the UEFA Europa League, which will be Amorim's first game in charge at the Theatre of Dreams. Speaking at the pre-match press conference yesterday, he stated that his focus is on making the team better and that All he wants is to win. Well, all I do is win, man. What? Well, it's not happening right now. Amorim, talk to me.
Everybody said to me that it will be a special time. I just want to win the game, just to give that happiness to the supporters. Before the match, it will be like a new sensation, but after the whistle, it will be one more game, and we want to win that match. I'm just focused on improving our team, winning a game, the first game in Old Trafford. We need to feel that momentum. It's important when you are putting an idea. If you win, it's a big help. So I'm just focused on our team. I know the players and the way the team plays. They will not change because one player is going to be out. So I'm just focused on winning the game and see different things in our squad.
This is radio like you never heard before. Elegbete TV Radio, the best in entertainment and sports. Let's go!
All right, you've heard Manchester United saying the things that he wants to do or he wants to see happen. He looks at it in different way. You could say that there are different ways to the market square. So he's finding his way to the market square in his own way. But having said that, what have you got to say? Once again, I want to say massive thank you to you guys for helping us to get to 17K plus, because we're in 17K and one now, and one day we will be celebrating Jesus, that will be the day, I'll be celebrating 1 million subscribers. Okay, that's the day where I will just wake up and say I want to buy a house for somebody. Oh God, I will do crazy things. I will do like some crazy things that I will do if I get 1 million subscribers. I don't know, but I think I will do something crazy, something weird, something incredible. You see, once we start getting up to 100,000 subscribers and active ones, so not be dud ones, active 100,000 subscribers, this channel will start doing crazy things. I can tell you that for free. We'll do crazy things for sure. Some crazy things will just begin to happen. We're like, what's going on with this channel? Why are they getting all this money for, all this resource from? But we should see. Well, let's take it to the comment section and see what you guys have got to say. Let's look at a few headlines here and there. The Daily Mail talked about the the Liverpool versus they call Manchester United for Champions League. Man. Who know them for there? I'm not used to that place anymore. So let's even put them aside and focus on the people that are there. Andy Robertson reveals that Liverpool's dressing room thinks Liverpool dressing room think of Jamie Carragher after club legend Lebe Mosala selfish over stand-off comment. That Mike Jamie Carragher is stuck upside down. Talk Kenya. Liverpool didn't just beat Carlo Ancelotti's all-conquering Real Madrid. They outclassed them, according to Olivia Holt. But that is true anyway. There's no argument to that one. And it's not providing injury update on Ibrahima, Konate, and Conor Bradley ahead of Man City showdown after Liverpool limped off in win over Real Madrid. They will lose that game, Kylian Mbappe endured a true nightmare against Liverpool, claims Spanish press, with Real Madrid star branded a shadow of what he is supposed to be. Yes, the angst is beginning to show. It's coming up. Okay, so it is up to him to prove himself or to die on his sword. Okay, so it's up to him. It's not anybody's game. How Ancelotti is the biggest night of his career thanks to a perfect performance from Liverpool rising stars. Yes, so did well. We need to give him credit. 5 key issues Ruben Amorim must fix at Manchester United as he promises his players will suffer. Yes, suffer. Yes, heartbreak for Aston Villa as Morgan Rogers' injury time winner against Juventus is ruled out by VAR to see Unai Emery's winless run continue after stalemate. Enzo Maresca insists 52 million Chelsea. £50 million Chelsea star is not for sale and won't leave in January. Despite reports, he is unhappy with being part of the Blues Cup team this season. Well, we will see whether he will stay or not. But that Conor Bradley tackle, It's two ways. Oh, it's two ways. He gets the ball. Now everybody's talking about him. He missed that ball and tackle Mbappe in the leg. The red card would be like from everywhere, all sides. Yeah, that's why you hear many are the afflictions of the Russians. But this time the Lord will not be there to deliver him. They will give a 200 yellow card. Red card, sorry. But I mean, he got it well. The thing about defending is if you get your timing right, you are a legend. You get it wrong, and you know. Well, let's talk about Leicester City. They've sacked their coach. We know that Steve Cooper has been fired. Ruud van Nistelrooy is poised to be announced next Leicester City manager following Steve Cooper's sacking after impressing as Man United interim boss. Like I told you guys, there is no bad side to Ruud van Nistelrooy's few games at Manchester United. It's all good because of the result that he got. So anyhow you want to look at it, you know that he did the job that he's supposed to do, and he did it very well. So sit where you are, sit back, relax, and enjoy. That's the situation. He should come out and say whether he can really deliver or it was just a fluke, new coach bounce, new opportunity bounce, and all that. Jude Bellingham says Liverpool were more up for it than Real Madrid after Champions League holders defeat at Anfield, and gives his verdict on Kylian Mbappe's penalty miss. Well, Mo Salah also missed a penalty, so it's not a big deal. Well, Jude Bellingham was also spotted waiting to swap shirts with close power Trent Alexander-Arnold outside. If I'm your friend, honestly, I'm just saying this. If I'm your friend, you're my guy. I'm not going to go and wait. I just tell you, guy, I need your jersey, so I'm not waiting. Anyhow, post them to me, send them to me. I'm not going to go and stand there and wait and then see cameras. They look me like after I defeat, I never get that time. And I'm a very terrible loser. I mean, like I decrease for defeat, so I'm not good with defeat. But then that old goal that Celtics score, that's the kind of one that you have to probe and see what was he thinking. Where was the goalkeeper going? Where is he going? And where was what you call a Vikas Kata or Kata Vikas? What was he looking at? Okay, Real Madrid would have been better off with discarded veteran Joselu up front rather than misfiring Kylian Mbappe. That be me talking about in Liverpool defeat, claims Steve McManaman. Now McManaman, I ain't talking. Frank Lampard nearing a return to management as new Coventry head coach, with the championship side increasingly confident in securing the former Chelsea boss. He better take the job. Okay, and it's not reveals in Liverpool's victory over pain in the ass Real Madrid, but plays down his side performance, perfect start to their Champions League campaign. Well, you do all this one finish now, not go reach knockout stage. I can't beat you. I'm just saying, just do well, continue to the win, the goal like that. But I know that over the weekend, Man City go beat now. Yes, I'm talking. People like how Man City want to beat them. Well, I don't talk my own finish. Come and beat me. I did inside studio here. Whatever you like. Now you sabi. Anyhow you want to put them. Now okay. Well, let's come to your comment side now. Let's see what you guys have got to say. I've got a few work to do after this show, so I need to push myself. I got a call. First off, for those of you who are wondering why I delayed, I've been pushing to do an interview with Michael Emenalo for a while now. The guy who's running the Saudi Arabia Public Investment Fund for the league, and the former Chelsea football director for over 10 years. And his team were going back and forth. So just about when I wanted to start, 2 minutes to the start, 8:58, the call came in. I couldn't cut it. I just couldn't cut it. I just had to take the call and first listen to them and then tell them that, look, I'm starting the show by 9. Give me time, we'll talk after. They've been pumping me with voice notes. I would go back and see what goes up, with that one anyway. But let's see how it goes. Let's start with this one from my brother, Akaru. You say, Coach Mungo, I come in peace. You better come in peace. So you'll be Man United fan that year, be. I'm not Man United, it's support Caro. But no. Precious Area says, good morning, boss. It's boss been a red at the moment. A win over Man City to crown it all for the week. Oh, okay. Let's see. I don't know, but I don't think that Man City will lose that game. I just don't think that Man City will lose that game. I don't know, but I'm in that place where my mind is telling me just stick with what you think. What's even wrong if I get it wrong? Not a big deal. So let's stay with that. Uwa Makanaki, where have you been? It's been a while. You disappeared on us. You said good morning, everyone. Please say that for you. I guess it's obvious Real Madrid need to sack Ancelotti? I don't think so. And bench Mbappe on irregular henceforth? I don't also think so. First off, you don't have a full squad. You have a lot of players that are out injured, and you're not just going to wake up and think that benching Mbappe is the solution. Because if you look at it carefully, who replaces him? Now Vinicius Junior is injured, Rodrigo is injured. There are quite a few players from your team that are injured. Alaba first is injured, Carvajal is injured, Militao is injured, Rodrigo is injured, Tchouameni is injured, Vinicius Junior is injured. Who replaces him? Who come in and do better? I don't think that you really have the possibility. Remember yesterday's game, there were 3 goalkeepers on the bench. You know what it means to have 3 goalkeepers on your bench? That tells you that you don't really get the players. So Hendrick is still a small boy. Let's be honest, you can't trust Hendrick to be the guy leading your line. So not necessarily the squad that have the balance that anybody thinks. So the fact that Madrid are suffering right now, apart from injury, they didn't sign the players that will fill in the space. They didn't bring in competition. What they just brought in was a first 11, like they had in the first Galactico. Every time Madrid is trying to do a Galactico, they just have a first 11. They don't have competition, so that's a problem. I don't think it's an Ancelotti's problem. It's just injuries that is making a good coach look bad right now. Lord knows, boss, you still think this City will the watch go still beat Liverpool on Sunday? Yeah, I just said it. I believe they would. Abubakar Jamil, I like that name. He said Liverpool have a squad that should not be underrated at all. Slot has been an exception to the rule. No one saw that coming at all. There's nobody who can see this coming. Arotorego says Man City don't turn potter. Chai, Pep Juju don't cast. Okay, you feeling it? If for only your sake, I've allowed Man City lose every single game going to the end of the season. Like every single game. Because your math too sharp. You too low. I don't tire for your wahala. So seeing that Man City are losing, it pay me for them, but it sweet me more because your wahala, you worry past a pamphlet. Ginger Rolly, who's that? First time I'm seeing you here. Have I ever seen this name? Have you guys seen this name before? Ginger Rolly. Is it Rolly or Rolly? Okay, whatever. Are you male or female? I did hear. Who's that? Who are you? Who's that? Who call out the show? Eritrea says now Reverend Amira branch of Assemblies of God Church. Be that? No, Amira was never. Carol, was Amira in Warri One? No, it was. So we started with Edupai in the 80s. We started with Edupai, then Omole, then Ojenebo, then Oloye, then Aluya, then there's one again before Amira, and then I left. So it's not. I don't think. No, it's not. Is it Amira? Is it? Amira has left now. No, it's not one Amira. What's that guy, that short guy, the guy that officiated my mother's burial? Oh, Carol, come and remind me of my pastor. I don't forget his name. Is that the one they call Amira? This was represented is Amira now. Okay, let's move on. That's not football matter. Let's get past that one. It's Enukperi. Okay, so it's Enukperi. Enukperi is not Amira. It's Enukperi. Enukperi is the short guy. It's Enukperi. Amira is in Efru. That's no disrespected. Olana Riagbari says happy Thanksgiving in Afi. Wait, what do you mean you tell me now? Is that do you see turkey or chicken here? Waka. One cup to you, waka. Happy Thanksgiving for where? Mona son at Thanksgiving. I do not Thanksgiving. Additional Lavman said Perez go sack Ancelotti at the end of the season, that's for sure. Unfortunately, Madrid issue now. They say they did not know it would be this bad. Man, it's bad, though. But they have injuries to blame too, sharp. But then they also need to make proper signing. I think that some players are just not living up to, the billings. In my opinion, I might be wrong. So, in my opinion, some of the players in Madrid, and some of the players are playing like, where Madrid will just show up and will win. So let me call some names. Look, Modric is tired, I can understand. And Angola is not really playing the way I expect him to play. Diaz is playing all those them Chukwueze type of football, all those them Moses Simon have been playing well lately. All those Alex Iwobi type of football, neither here nor there. Kamavinga is more known for his fashion and his charisma dressing than his football these days. Jude Bellingham is playing like headless chicken. Verratti is played out of position, so I'm not going to blame him. Asensio, is he really a centre back? Again, he's playing out of position. Rudiger does not have a perfect pair. So, more of an injury problem. Madrid is dealing with an injury crisis, so I'm not really going to blame anybody. But when he's not injured, Tchouameni, I expected a lot from Tchouameni, but it's not Aurelien Tchouameni, but it's not living up to it. So, we'll see. As I must say, the end of the season will determine the final verdict for Slot. He has to win major trophy with this good start. Well, we will see. Alafat says, good morning, boss. This Real Madrid can qualify and start sending all teams to the janitor system, like you said. I've also seen this. I've seen this before. So with Madrid, I'm always careful with it until they are out of the tournament. They are not out to not any celebration. As I did, I can't say I pray make Arsenal pick Madrid for the next knockout round. Now lie you. I no want. Give us breast. Let's expose breast. It's better. Yes, let's go to Pornhub and play with breast. No, go and bring all those talk of Madrid. Madrid is weak. Let's go and play them. Madrid is not weak. Oh. Hey, win your win and go your go. How they say like this and it's not now they say you want to play them in the next round. Okay now. Walk out, you go shop your eye. You will lick your eye when the time comes. You will lick your eye. I'm not just saying anything, Sha, but I've seen that before. Let's say, my digital Avma says, this is great news. Wow, it will be great to have Emenalo on your show. It will be the coming together intellectual mind that will be a classic. I hope. I mean, it's hard. There's a lot of hula hoops to jump. First off, the first hoop to jump is my numbers. People are saying my numbers are not good enough. They want to have a Mike Emenalo conversation. I should be looking at having, 100,000 and above before I even start the conversation. Do I want to fly to Saudi Arabia to come and have a sit down instead of a Zoom? Zoom does not look like a real serious thing. He's an executive. We talk plenty. Kobe Bruno, but with the kind of stubborn man as a coconut head like Osime YB, and then they give up. I always give them one reason to reconsider. Olafat says this Liverpool, they will get to knockout stage and the team you are not expecting will knock them out. This is the Liverpool style. I heard you say, who's the perfect replacement for Kroos presently? There's no perfect replacement. I asked this question yesterday now. Who has been the most consistent Arsenal player? Most consistent Arsenal players, I think the defenders, the two centre back, and Odegaard one is not injured. But I think Thomas Partey is top of that list. Thomas Partey for this season, Thomas Partey is top of that list. Arotowe says, but Chief, if I no do anything now only Matt, I say Chief, but Chief, I not do anything now only Matt, I get that Matt you get, so no worry, pass like fly. That matter you get, that bad matter, well, you might not get bad matter, go do DNA test for him. Lord Mayor say, boss, do you think Brenda of Zambia will win Women Player of the Year? I don't know. If you win, it's good for him. Arotorega says, Isokoma will not get mad. Now, what's in if you come from that region and you not get mad, you're useless to the ministry now. They have to do a DNA test on you. So, and then even invest. It is okay. It's accepted. Madrid is never out until they are out, according to a digital Alpha. And I agree 100%. No matter how you look at it, Madrid, it's like Man City now. They are struggling in the league. Can you say they are out of the title? They are out of the title race until they are out. If they go pitch 10th now with Man United for 10th position or 14th position, you now say, okay, they are out of this season. But yeah, when they do so, you want to beat your chest and say, hey, like a gorilla, King Kong, Man City are out of the title race. No. You cannot say that. That's the same thing with Real Madrid. Real Madrid can, wrestle against flesh and blood, principalities and power, wrestle against everything and prevail by the stroke of luck. Then they get to that knockout round. You know, remember I said the knockout round goes back to the format that they're used to, home and away. Madrid is not Madrid not become beef where they don't grind the meat to Madrid na elephant meat and na old cargo elephant. Don't play with Madrid though. When knockout stage reach now, if they manage crawl enter. I take a train, I take a bus, I take a that's not a team to play with. Your mama want you not to play with fire, fire will burn you. You know, remember that song that year? Lucky Ogale says Mike Emenalo question mark in two places. Now him people they give that kind condition. Person wey suppose run to the show. A lot of Nigerians do not know him. So waiting be all that younger. Now Uche Okechukwu will be no. So Lucky, first of all, you are getting it wrong. You are actually getting it wrong, very, very wrong. And this is how Nigerians don't realize certain things. So let me give you a good example. Shehu Diku, when he was proscribed from the LMC, everybody was hating on him, was insulting him on social media. They just named him the chairman, National Sports Commission. You see everybody running towards him, going to take picture with him, hugging him, trying to be nice to him. It's not Mike Emenalo. Nobody wants to talk about Mike Emenalo. Mike Emenalo's office means that only people on CNN, Al Jazeera, BBC, Sky Sports level can actually access him. If I interview Mike Emenalo, it's going to turn out to be the biggest interview I've ever done. So try and remember, he was the football director at Chelsea in their glorious moment for 10 years. That means that all of the success at Chelsea, there are questions that will come from there. So people like Mike Emenalo have information that the world needs. That is why he's a person of value. If Uche Okechukwu, no disrespect to me, wants to do an interview with me today, if I do that interview, I can beat my chest and say that it cannot get more than 30,000 views. And maybe all the views will come from Nigerians. You see, a Mike Emenalo interview is the type where you go and do proper reading and research. If I want to interview Okechukwu, I'm not going to do research. I watch him play. But you want to interview Mike Emenalo, you go call people, journalists, people. I will call my friend Darren Lewis. Like, I need to interview Mike Emenalo. I need this. I need a pointer. I need this one. I need that one. People were close to him, and I've done some of that. And I'm still going. If he give me the go ahead again, I'm still going to do more. It requires research. You want to find out what Saudi Arabia is doing. Why are they spending the money? Is it going to be like the Chinese Super League, or what is the direction? Are they going to build academy? He is somebody who is a mastermind of building a perfect academy. With Chelsea, what he did there, and Man City copied. Can he repeat that? He also worked, I think in Monaco, if I'm not mistaken. All of those things, how to develop football. The information that Emenalo is sitting on is as powerful as what the KGB, Mossad, or CIA has on a lot of top world leaders. So that's the kind of guy you want to interview, and you will feel very, 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 very confident that you're doing an interview. So please, Lucky, you're rating Mike Emenalo from 40 years ago. The Mike Emenalo that I want to interview is the recent one. And there are people like that. I have people in my secondary school who only know that guy from my secondary school days. They cannot get past that. No matter how they discuss, that's where their knowledge of me ends. And that's what you're doing. So there are a lot of people who, once you start standing up tall, they remind people of your yesterday, like 2 years ago. Nobody make progress from yesterday. So let's really try and put things in their proper context. Mike Emenalo is big. He's as big as interviewing a CAF president, a FIFA president, the chairman of UEFA, the president of UEFA, as it is today. Because what he's sitting on, the Mike Emenalo interview, for instance, will give me a lot more access into the world of the Saudi Arabian football, I practically might be able to do that interview, and then after I'll fly to Saudi Arabia and walk into any clubhouse and do any interview. I don't think an Okechukwu interview would give me anything of such. It's just, an opportunity for the younger generation to know who he was. I'm not going to do anything to try to. If I have the opportunity, good. But if it doesn't happen, I'm not going to push it. But this one, my brother, I go push you. I'm not too proud to beg. I ain't too proud to beg for something. You remember that song? Wait for so long. He will make back him alone. Like this. You look your to cook you sometimes hungry me. He won't make him alone. I beg you. You know how much they are in control. See this guy. You know what this guy in control? Hey, Destiny helper. I beg. Who am I? Can I say that? Please, what's your honest review on lazy Kylian Mbappe? It's not lazy. As for me, now Benjamin, that guy is supposed to be henceforth. I don't think he's lazy. Let's cut to the chase of this Real Madrid thing. I think that's the difference between being a fan and being a football analyst. You are a fan, so your response to the game is emotional. Madrid this season, who's their top goal scorer? Is Kylian Mbappe, as bad as this team is. Yesterday's game, if you watch properly, Diaz and Golan were running into the same channel for the same ball like 75% of the game. Again, Luka Modric was very slow. Whenever Madrid had possession and were going forward, the maximum number of players they had going forward was 4. Mostly it was regularly 2 or 3. So they did not have numbers. It now meant that the back 4 of Liverpool have more than enough players to curtail them. They were always double checking Mbappe. And then Gravenberch played the game of his life yesterday alongside McAllister. Jones did well, but you could see that the hustle for Gravenberch, he played 90 minutes, picked up a yellow card, but you could see that he was a spoiler in that game. So in games like this, it is hard to call Mbappe lazy. I don't think he's lazy. I just think, one, Real Madrid are suffering from injuries. Look at Man City. Man City that was unplayable, that no matter how you play them, you're losing. Look at how they are beating them back from Sporting beat them 4-1. Tottenham Hotspur, shitty Tottenham Hotspur that anybody can beat them, like massacre them in their home, in front of their fans. That game could have produced more goals if Tottenham was audacious enough. And then, look at the other teams that are beating them. It tells you that injury can really derail a team. Injury can make a team go low. So I don't want to sit here and I'm not trying to make an excuse for Mbappe, but I don't want to sit here and tell you that, Mbappe lazy. It's just that the team is not ready. It's not Mbappe that is making Jude Bellingham not to play football. Is it Mbappe that is making Valverde play the way he plays? So you have to put out all of that together and say the team right now is not coming together. Real Madrid actually didn't sign properly. Okay, they just thought that bring Mbappe. Mbappe will be the magic that solves everything, and that's exactly what we're saying. But I don't think lazy is the word that I will use. It's not in good conscience. I cannot describe Mbappe as lazy. Having said that, let's go to Ugo Franklin says, good morning, Elagote. So proud of my team, Liverpool. Yesterday, they were fantastic. I really enjoyed the game yesterday. Even if we didn't beat Man City on Sunday, this result is my result of the season. Good one. Ginger Raleigh says, happy Tolo Day. Tolo, for those of you who don't know, is Turkey. Yes, happy Tolo Day, which is happy Thanksgiving. That's what I'm saying. Arotorega says, as Man City no agree win again. Now make I catch my groove with other things to watch our game these days. Come they fear me self. So if you say the Arsenal fan, what you go do? I saw 3-0 against Feyenoord only for me to reach house. Come see 3-3. That's what the live just be. Uwa Makanaki say I just rejoined the live now. Okay. Ginger Raleigh say which control. Okay, no be just money in here. Ginger Raleigh say I thought Curtis Jones be Niger boy. Well, I've heard people say that, but I've not seen him say he's a Niger boy. Curtis Jones, from what I see, every time I see Liverpool play and Curtis Jones is part of the squad, I am always going out there to go check for one thing, and that is the flag of his country. And as far as I'm concerned, Curtis Jones is shown as a British player. There is actually no Nigerian player in Liverpool currently. So I don't know where that talk is coming from, but when he's ready to play and he chooses Nigeria, good. If he doesn't, I don't know. But whatever, I think he's an English player and he played for the English national team. That's the end of the story. Having said that, we've come to the end of the show today. And we've had fun. If you've not, it's not my fault. Matches that are going down tonight in the UEFA Europa League, the ones for the wayward children of the family. Anderlecht will host FC Porto. FC Porto used to be regular in the Champions League. Athletic Bilbao will play against my former team, Esbjerg. AC Alkmaar will play against Galatasaray. Victor Osimhen have a chance to show himself. I think I watched that game if he's going to play. Besiktas will play against Maccabi Tel Aviv. Dynamo Kiev will play against Victoria Plzen. And you have Lazio against Ludo Gretz. They will play Ludo together. Karabakh will carry a bag of rice to host Lyon. ROFS, RFF or RSS, Rapid Response Squad, RRS. We'll play against PAOK Salonika. Braga will play against Offenheim. FCSB will be host to Olympiacos Piraeus. Frank Veros will play against Malmo. And then you have Manchester United versus Bodo Glimt. Ordinarily, you say this is supposed to be an easy game, but with Man United, easy does not really define easy. EASY sometimes could mean HARD. So with Man United, you never can know. Midtjylland will play against Eintracht Frankfurt. Nice will play against Rangers. I have my eyes on that one too from 9 o'clock. And Real Sociedad that have Sadiq Kumar will play against Ajax Amsterdam. Slavia Prague will play host to Fenerbahce. Jose Mourinho is involved there. Tottenham Hotspur will play against AS Roma. Claudio Ranieri, who's played over 1,000, who's coached over 1,000 games, will try as much as possible to see if he can stop Tottenham Hotspur on their track. But if we consider the form that Tottenham Hotspur showed against Man City, it would be stupid to see them lose this game. But then you never know. With Tottenham Hotspur, they are shit. They win one, they lose another one. 20 SGN will play against Royal Union SG. That's the way it is in the UEFA Europa Cup. What about the Conference League? FC Astana will be host to Victoria Guimarães of Portugal. Borac Banjaluka, who sent me come here, now I go tell myself very soon. We'll play host to LASK. Celje will play against Jagalonia. This is where I stop. I'm not interested anymore. Anybody that want to watch Conference League, go and gather in the conference. But right now, I take the final messages that we have and go. Oluwadara, show me. Say, sir, of what value is it to him if Nigerians knows him? Emenalo is not the type of person that will say, I'm available. I want to serve my fatherland. In any capacity, Nigeria can't afford Emenalo. Well, he actually was willing to serve some time ago, but the FA didn't take him serious, and he turned his way to hustle for his job. You know, when he first left Chelsea, he wanted to work with Nigeria as a football director, but then he made his own conditions. These are the things that I want to be there. These are the setup that I want that will make me do my job and do it well so that the result can be visible, and we couldn't get to do it. So that kills the matter. Makanaka say, please say that, do you think Real Madrid can still qualify for the UCL 20? Real Madrid, you say na FC Taraba will talk about. Real Madrid will talk. The god, the Zeus of the competition. Real Madrid are not out until they are out. I cannot sit here and tell you that Real Madrid are out. No, they can qualify. The question is, can they? Yes, they can. They can qualify. I know they fit sit down for you. I can't tell you, say, hey, no, they will not. Madrid, they joke with Madrid. I beg you, why you supposed to be Madrid fan? You know what Madrid don't do in time past. You know mean say they're not going to knock them out, but for as long as they are within mathematical chance, it is easier for Madrid to qualify for the knockout stage of this competition than for the Super Eagles to qualify for the World Cup. That's the best way I can explain it to you. Because betting on Madrid is more guaranteed to bring a win than to bet on the Super Eagles. Having said that, this is where I draw the curtain on the show today. It's been a wonderful time. Thank you very much, everyone, for being on the show with us. And thank you once again for helping us to get to 17,000 subscribers. To some people, it is small. Somebody sent me a message. Why are you celebrating 70K like it is 17 million? Well, now the clothes where you wear, where you get, now you they wear go party. Because person will borrow cloth, need a slim fit am. And the one way you get, now you wear go party. Recently, somebody sent me invite to one wedding. They can't send the list of their shobi. The cheapest one is 250k. I reply and back say, at this stage of my life, I don't feel bad shobi for 250k. That's the reason why I know come the wedding. I'm not the person that they need to see to join them together. Happy married life to them. Simple. I don't know if you understand. So I don't the care. I'm happy with my 70k. I want more, but I'm happy with my 70k. Makanaka say, okay. He say, do have a nice day, please. I need your direct WhatsApp. Send me a message on my TikTok, Twitter, or Instagram, and then I'll reply you. I mean, yeah, hardly do that. Okay, with my number, I'll send it to you there. Okay. I don't have TikTok. Your TikTok. It's Elegbete one. You had to find, or Elegbete one for IG, Elegbete one for TikTok, Elegbete one sports for Twitter. Shoot, search now. Why you don't like say you be old man? You be Metusala. Well, bye guys, everybody. My name is Edafe Matias. I'm gonna love to come in Elegbete on sports. Always be the very best version of who God created you to be. Before you do anything, ask yourself, if I was my own twin, would I be proud of my twin brother doing this thing? Always ask yourself that question. It helps. Bye-bye.